lived in the city, I dreamed of Alaska, so far away, and I dreamed I was flying over mountains and glaciers.
Look at how fucking big that guy is.
Well, it took me some growing and a
Good
fair
grief.
bit of schooling,
Look at how big
a
and
little
handsome
bit
he
of
is.
trouble to get on the move.
Yeah, you heard me.
And I felt like a loser, but I turned out the winner when it came to Alaska, the land that I love. Here's to Alaska, here's to the people, here's to the wild, and here's to the free. Here's to my life in a chosen country. Here's to Alaska and me.
Yesterday was awesome. It was our first day, our first full day in Seward. I went to the Sea Life Center, which is like a little SeaWorld sort of thing. It's not as bad as SeaWorld, don't worry. I think it's more of like a rehabilitation center or something like that. Was it worth $35 to go and tour the place? No, but I saw some cool animals. There was a sea lion, like 10 foot. I don't know, it was big. I was thinking, God, I wasn't a fish at that point. I also went and got a gym membership yesterday. No, I will not be working out. I don't do that sort of stuff. But they have a hot shower. My little camper that I live in has a not hot shower. That's where I'm actually coming from right now. That's why it's so dark outside. It's late. But it's also 11 o'clock, and if you can tell from looking out of that window, that is a window right there, it's still pretty light outside, which is trippy as fuck. It's gonna be a good time out here, I can tell. I know it doesn't sound like it, because I'm so chill and nonchalant, and I don't give a fuck about anything. But it's gonna be a good time out here. For at least a couple weeks, this might be more of a middle-aged white woman TikTok, just ranting at the camera about her exes sort of deal. Just talking. Because it's still cold outside. It's probably in the 30s for another like week or two or something like that. But after that, we are completely surrounded by mountains. And I plan on walking at least quite a few of them. Oh my God. And my boss, on my first day, the first day that I met him, he showed me to the RV, and he was telling me, I was telling him that I was like a little, like, I come from Nebraska, so it's like, we don't really have bears there, so I'm a little nervous about that. And he was like, oh man, I wouldn't worry about bears all that much, they're not a big problem, except we do this little race out here where people just run a marathon around like these trails around here. And there was this one year that this kid, he was like 16 years old. Oh man, I feel so bad. He was running this thing, and he was texting his mom. He was like, Mom, oh, I think there's a black bear following me. I think it's stalking me. And then that was the last text we ever saw from him. He told the story just like that. And I was like, to his face, like trying not to be a little bitch, was like, oh man, that sucks. Ah, damn, I'm so sorry to hear that. But why? That just made it so much worse. And I smoke cigarettes, you know, because I'm a dirty little fucking dirtbag fiend. And so I'll step out at night, and thankfully it's still late, like still light out. But I'll step out, and it'll be pitch black at like midnight or something like that. And this just happened last night. I stepped out last night, and I was just standing there, and it was like 30 seconds go by, and I'm just kind of shifting around. It's not like in the middle of nowhere, but there's like, it's wooded, it's like kind of out a bit, like out of the town suburb sort of deal. So insanely quiet. I'm just kind of shifting around. And my boss, who's like living right next to me also, has horses. So they start like huffing and puffing because they hear me, and they start stomping around. And I go into complete fight or flight, and I experienced freeze. Dude, I shit my fucking pants. I didn't, but I wanted to. I was about to. I thought there was a bear running up on me, dude. I got so scared. Then when I started like hearing more horse noises, I was like, oh, thank the Lord. It was just a horse. Oh my goodness. But I got inside about 15 seconds later. I was so scared. Holy shit, I was so scared. So yeah, those are my last couple of days. It's been a good time. I love it out here. It's great. Totally not scary at pitch black. I'm gonna have to get used to that if I want to go camping. But hey, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. Whatever. So it's been a while since I've done one of these. I think it's been like a week or something like that. Dude, it's been cold and gloomy and rainy. It's literally been raining every single day. So I haven't really been able to do a whole lot of exploring besides the zoo. I got a bunch of shit in the back of my car because the RV's being fumigated right now. It's currently getting nuclear bombed right now. There are so many fucking spiders in there. It's unreal. Dude, there was one. Let's see how this looks. There was one like this big on the foot of my bed. The power was out. So I was using my phone flashlight to look around, and I was like doing sweeps, like, just making sure I'm safe. And then I do another one, and then, and there's that big of one sitting on the edge of my fucking bed. I've been dealing with them everywhere, and it's been manageable. I've probably killed 15 in like 4 days or something like that. It's been manageable, but then once I saw one on my fucking bed, I almost lost my shit. I stood up, I was like, no, not on the fucking bed. So yeah, I'm sleeping in my car. That's why all this shit's back here. I'm sleeping in the car. I've been doing that the last 2 or 3 days. I'm a little tired. But other than that, this place is fucking amazing. I love it here. I just haven't done any sort of like updates or like doing one of these probably in like 4 or 5 days because it's just been not pretty yet. It's been rainy, gloomy, cold, and I've just been going through the motions, just trying to get settled and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do more. I just don't know what to talk about. I went out this last weekend. I went out to the bars, the 3 bars that they have here. That was interesting. Lincoln is by no means a big city or anything like that, but comparing here to Lincoln, yeah, it's a big city. And you get all sorts of fun, crazy folks out there, but these guys are a very niche group of people. They had like this live music performance of just like a sort of grunge band or whatever. And like, I was just sitting there by myself as one does. And all these just people were like literally dancing like that. I'm not even joking. I was trying so hard to be like, yeah, I love it here and I want to be here. I do, but you know, I don't want to be judgmental of the people who live here, but it's kind of hard. None of them were on beat either. None of them. Not a single one was on beat. I'm going out again this weekend, gonna go see how that is. I've been meeting a lot of people. Been a little social butterfly recently. It's been a lot of fun. Making a lot of good, strong connections that can like help me out of here. It would be a lot easier and a lot more useful if I remembered any of their names. Oh yeah, Hale did want a tour of the RV. but it is an active gas chamber right now. You know what? Fuck it. Go with me. This bug poison ain't shit to me. MTV Cribs. There is a trash can of poison. Hi. Hi. There's a bathroom there. A stove. A sink. A fridge. Some cabinets where all the spiders have been hiding. This was where the spider was. That's how fucking big he was. What's that? Dirt. Very good. That's it. There you go, Hale. That's what you asked for. While I'm in here, I want to grab a water bottle. Oh no, is my meat? My meat went bad. Cool. You know, I actually felt kind of bad because there was a tiny little spider that was living right up here. He was just hanging out. I named him Roger. And, you know, I wanted to keep the little one around so that he could eat all the bugs so that the big ones would leave so they wouldn't have a food source. But then we, then we gassed the fuck out of him. Poor Roger. He didn't deserve it. I should probably leave. I still haven't seen a bear yet, though. No bears. No bears. I don't think I'm gonna see any because they got like construction, like not construction, but they're like working on like, that's a house, but like over there. They're like working on like a sort of man-made like river, just trying to make it flow better. So they make a bunch of noise and shit. So I think they just scare off all the wildlife. I don't think I'm gonna see a bear or a moose around here. I mean, I might. I'll see one out though later. When I actually go walking around, I got some bear spray. I'll bear spray you, bitch. Yeah, that's number 2, bitch. We'll call it that, fuck it. There's nothing else in it. We'll call it that. You guys got to see the Sea Life Center and some fucking, and a waterfall. Don't forget the waterfall. I swear, the camping and the six shots are gonna be coming here soon. Once it gets a little bit warmer. That'll do, donkey. Hasta luego.